From McCormick Gymnasium in Fargo, North Dakota, good evening, everyone. I'm Henry Liebel alongside Sean Cutterbaugh as we get set for North Dakota High School girls basketball action as the Shanley Deacons prepare to take on the St. Mary's Saints. Shanley Girls Basketball on Shanley TV is presented by the Shanley Athletic Club, taking Deacon athletics to a higher level. We have an exciting game for you tonight. Stay tuned, and we will return shortly, right after this message from our Deacon partners.
This broadcast is presented by American Family Insurance, Ken Craft Agency, Bell Bank, Electro Diagnostic Services, Essentia Health, Fargo Orthodontics, Forum Communications, Fusion Electric, Great States, Hurley's, J-Tech Mechanical, Luther Family Buick GMC, Moore Engineering, Network Center, Off the Wall Advertising, OnSharp, Peak Partners, Sandine Law, Shields, Sweeney Controls Company, and Zerberg Architects.
Good evening, everyone, and we are going to get set here very shortly for some Shanley and St. Mary's basketball here. I've got Sean with me. Sean, what do you think a win game one could be for either of these teams?
You know, I think it just sets off like a great season for them. You know, their goals, you know, getting after last year is just like setting off right and getting started right and just building that confidence, you know. Whether their season went good or bad last year, it's just about building that confidence and starting it off right.
100%. Since last year, do we have very many changes to the Shanley lineup here, starting five?
All I'm really seeing is I think they got most people back. They did lose their point guard in Nora Roney, but it looks like they've got the four others. You know, it looks like Pisa Kima's made her way into the starting lineup. You know, a lot of experience on the Deacons side. You know, they got a state tournament berth last year, and they're looking to get back there this year.
All right, Messer wins the tip-off for St. Mary's. Jones takes it up. Gives it off to Walliser. And that goes over the half line. That will be Deacons' ball. Sievert will take the ball for Shanley here. Inbound it. Gives it off to Dietz. She's stuck near the three-point line. Hands it off to Taylor. Taylor drives in. Gives it to Gust. Gust gives it to Dietz. To Taylor. Taylor shoots a three and just a little off the mark there. Messer takes it up for St. Mary's. Goes over to Walliser. Walliser puts it all. Okrup. Okrup misses the three there. Shanley comes back with the ball here. Dietz gives it off to Gust. Gust is going to take an early shot there. Three. Doesn't go. Hakim now rebounds it. She's struggling to get the ball off. Gets it to Dietz, though. Dietz gets, to Taylor. Taylor's going to take her time here. Makes a little move. Gets it to Dietz. Dietz gets to Sievert. Blocked there by Messer. She gets the ball back. Makes a long pass to Walliser here. She's open. And that's a travel on Walliser.
2 turnovers off the gate for the Saints. You know, it looks like the Deeks are coming in here, a lot more energy on the floor. Hopefully, maybe that can turn to more momentum on their side as the game gets going here.
Yeah, for sure. All right, Taylor has the ball for Shanley here now. Gets past Walliser there. Blocked by Messer again. That's their second block. That'll be Saints' possession there. This is already, Sean, a pretty physical game.
Yeah, I know. They're getting in there, getting physical on the boards. Looks like both teams are trying to make themselves present in the post.
Yeah, can't imagine more from the first game. Both these teams are just ready to
They're fired up,
play
they're ready
basketball
to go.
again.
It's been a long time.
Jones with the ball here for St. Mary's. She drives in. It's the paint. A little scramble there. Messer comes out with it. She gives it to Walliser.
3 seconds in the lane there for the Saints, it looked like. Another turnover for them. Hopefully they can get that turned around and keep the possessions on their side.
Taylor going up against Walliser again. I'm guessing we'll be seeing this a lot tonight. Hakim now in the paint. She drives in. First points of the game and the season for Hakim, and she gets the foul there.
Big energy coming from the Deacons there. Like we just said, establishing that post presence inside.
A little off the mark there for Hakim. St. Mary's takes the ball now. Walliser. She's getting cornered by 2 Deacons. Gets it off to Jones. Jones misses the layup there. Okrup, missed shot. Now gives it Jones with the rebound. Jones is taking it here. She gets a little lane open. That is...
Looks like a foul by Taylor there.
All right, Jones will inbound it for St. Mary's. Messer gives it right back to Jones. She takes a shot, a little off the mark. Dietz picks up the rebound there. She struggles to get out, but gets it to Taylor. Taylor gets it to Sievert. Sievert finds Dietz all the way on the other end of the court. Another block by Messer there. A little turnover. Walliser now with the ball. She gives it to Okrup. Okrup's looking for a pass here. Jay is on her though. Gets it off to Schweitzer. Gives it to Messer. She stops. Takes a 3-point shot. A little off the mark. And that's rebounded by Sievert. Just gets over Schweitzer there. Long pass to Gus. Just not there. A little over.
Looks like both teams still getting into the rhythm here. Only got 2 points in.
Yes.
Looks like they're starting to establish their offense, though. We're seeing them go through the more sets and just getting those open looks.
Yeah, it's weird. Lots of action, but only 2 points up on the board right now. Let's see if St. Mary's can change that. Messer has the ball here. She gives it off to Schweitzer. Schweitzer's carrying it out. Little missed pass. That goes to Taylor. Taylor's got Gust. She'll take the layup here and drills it.
She got it that time. There we go.
All right. Jones now gives it off to Walliser. She makes a pass to no man's land there. Jay Taylor picked it up, but that was blocked again. Will be still Shanley's ball. Lily Edinger's in for the Saints. She's taken off Stella Golick. Jay has it, goes for the 3-pointer, drills it. That was smooth by the Deacons offense there.
Good little out-of-bounds play to get an open shot to start off the youngsters' night.
Yeah, I'm guessing they were practicing that this week. Messer with the ball, drills it in, loses it. Dietz unable to pick it up there. Deacon foul on Addison Gus there. Jones gives it to Messer. Puts it to Schweitzer. She goes to Okrup. Oh. Some strong defense played there by Sievert, but a foul will be called on her. Messer gives it to Jones. She's going to quickly go back in. gives it to Ettinger there. Her first touches of the game. Taylor now has the ball. Gives it quickly to Gust. She goes to Sievert. Wide open. Off the mark there with a 3. I'll go back to St. Mary's ball.
A lot of Deacons picking up fouls here early in the game. Not good for them. You know, they don't have a lot of depth this year. They need those girls to stay out there and play smart.
For sure. And especially, I mean, they have a 7-point lead right now, but that could be very cut down if they let St. Mary's get into the bonus too early.
Yeah. Hansen in the game for Gust.
Blocked by Hakim there. Jaya one-on-one against Schumacher here. Gets the foul called.
Taylor here, only an 8th grader, moving up to the varsity squad last year. Transferred in, started the year off JV, and then moved up and had a really bright second half of the season last year. A lot of people expecting big things from her this year as she continues to grow as a player.
Yes. Adding on to that, like most people would, think an 8th grader would be inexperienced. Jaya Taylor's probably more experienced than a lot of high school girls players right now.
She's really, she goes to the camp. She gets with the college. She's really been working with girls older than her. It's her dream to play college basketball, I've heard, and she's really just been grinding lately. And it goes to show how if you put in that effort, you can get to your goals and play varsity as an 8th grader.
Looks like during the timeout, Merritt Hansen has been substituted in along with Roney. Jones with the ball here, gives it off to Okrup. Okrup still has it here, gives it back to Jones. Jones drives in, puts it up, drills out of the basket there. Put back up by Jones herself, gets the rebound. First points on the board for St. Mary's there. Taylor gives it to Hakim. She goes back to Dietz. Dietz looks for a pass here, goes back to Hakim. Foul called on St. Mary's there. Dietz gets the ball here. Hakim loses it, picks it back up. She goes to Hakim. Kim drives in and gets the layup there. Jones with the ball here for St. Mary's. Hands it off to Okrup. Okrup up against Hansen. Okrup's open here. Will she shoot it? Drives in. Fouled from behind there by Hansen.
St. Mary's into the bonus here early in the game. The Deacons 7 fouls already. That could be big, and getting some easy points at the free throw line here early in the game.
Okrup drills her first three-point shot. Makes her second, and that shortens the St. Mary's deficit only to 6 now. Here comes Taylor now for the Deacons. Taylor works against Walliser. Pass just goes right over Dietz there. Dietz with a little push on Jones.
The Deacons have been looking to that post a lot in this game. You know, they've got a lot of height on their team, and they're trying to use that to their advantage.
Good play there by Hansen. Gets the ball out. Double teams. Trying to get a jump ball here. Blocked by the ref. We'll see. That's a jump ball.
Good hustle play there by Roney to get on the ground and get that ball back for the Deacons.
Kim inbounds it for the Deacons. Goes to Gia. Taylor goes up against Walliser. Another one-on-one. Tries to drive past her. Falls down. This will be another jump ball here. Very physical game here so far.
Both defenses working really hard to make the offenses really work for those shots.
Walliser with the ball. She puts it back out to Jones. Jones looks for a pass. She gets it over to Schumacher. Schumacher travels, and that will go back to the Deacons. Taylor goes against Walliser again. Screened by Hakim. Hakim gets the ball back. She drives in. Just loses the ball there low. But it goes back to the Deacons. Hakim's kind of smiling there. I think she knows Deacons got away with one there.
St. Mary's coach does not like that call.
Dietz goes to Roney, who's wide open. She takes an easy layup there. Jones goes out. That was picked up by Roney, gives it back to Dietz. Taylor recoups for Shanley. She's got Hakim. She slows it down to Taylor. Dietz calling for the ball here in the middle. Goes to Hansen. Hansen doesn't have a pass here. Tries to put it out on Okrup. And it works.
I think she threw it off her shoe there.
Yeah.
Kind of felt.
A little 200 IQ play there. Dietz almost uses her height to get over her. Picks up the rebound. Oh! And right on the other side, Schweitzer does the same thing to Dietz. Puts it out for St. Mary's. Jones will inbound. Jones gets it to wide open Walliser here. Gives it to Messer. Picked up by Hansen. She's got a 1v1, 1v2. That's kicked out, and that will be Deacons' ball. Dietz can't find a pass here. Gets it off to Taylor. Taylor takes a deep three.
And she
drills it.
it in. Wow. A deep three there from the 8th grader.
Messer gets it to a wide open Schweitzer, and she takes an easy shot there. Mid-range shot. Taylor takes her time here. Deacons are fully in control of this game right now. Timeout, Deacons.
A lot of the youngsters getting into the game, getting points. I mean, we got Roney, she's a freshman. We got Taylor, she's an 8th grader. Really just getting in there and making an impact on the game.
Yes. I would be, I'm very positive for this future Shanley girls team. It's only going to get better.
Only going to get better. A lot of good young girls coming up, a lot of good classes that really are just buying into the program and buying into what, you know, Beth Maher coming in here last year, first year as a head coach, getting into the state tournament, really just establishing herself among the coaches in the state, and just the kids and the buy-in is just super important to just continue to build that program up and build it back up to the rich tradition of Shanley girls basketball.
Yeah, and you playing basketball, how important was it for you to have a strong senior and junior class when you were in 8th and
You know,
freshman?
having those strong classes above you really it really shows you, you know what, how much work you need to put in and the buy-in to just truly get to like where you want to be, and just, you know, using the coach and buying into what the coaches, you know, what their mindset is and how they want to run their team can really just bond together a squad, and you know, you can just really play a lot better together when the buy-in is there from everybody.
Kim goes to Taylor here. She might just take a shot. She does. 3-pointer, misses it. That one goes to Messer. Roney almost sneaks up behind her there. Schmidt, she substituted in the timeout. That was her first touches of the game. Megan Dietz goes to Taylor there. Taylor playing physical with Walliser. Again, pushes her off. Again. Goes to Roney. Roney goes to Dietz. Dietz in a little scuffle there. And that one will go St. Mary's way. Kim not happy with that call. She's making it known to the ref.
You know, both teams playing really hard defense right now. We see the Saints, you know, Walleyes are really working hard against Taylor there to just keep her from getting to her spots and getting the offensive set up.
Riley Sievert takes off Megan Dietz. Okrup will take her free throws here. Sievert takes the rebound there. Hansen brings it back to Taylor. Taylor's going to sprint in and gets fouled there by Walliser. She'll take the inbound here. I knew this was going to happen at some point, but Golick is actually not Walliser. Did this last year. So it's Golick with all the plays here going up against Jaya Taylor right now. Messer gets it to Golick, who is fouled by Taylor. They're kind of going back and forth right now. Golick misses her first free throw, but there is a lane violation by the Deacons, so she will get another one. Jones will take off Schmidt for the Saints. Golick makes it. And she will get one more shot. Makes her second. St. Mary's now only 7 points within the Deacons 15. Sievert now with the ball. Sievert looking for a pass. She's got Gust. Gust struggles to pick up the ball here. She gets control of it. Still has it. Double teamed right now. Gets it to Roney. Roney gets around Golick. Now with Gust again. Sievert now with the ball. Gets it to Roney. Excellent positioning by Roney there. She gets her own rebound and drills it.
Hustle play right there, getting a second chance effort.
That's what happens when you work hard. Okrop with the ball here for St. Mary's. Gets it to Golick. She goes inside the paint, puts one up, just a little off the mark. Sievert uses her height. Get over that one. Merritt gets away from Messer there. Sievert goes up, she drills in. He gets around. Easy layup for Sievert. Deacons putting up some points now. Messer with the ball. She drills in fast, misses that one just a little off the mark. Gus now, she's got Hansen wide open. I think that one was a little bit tipped there, and Golick comes up with the ball.
Deacons into foul trouble here earlier. Already got 10 plus fouls with 7 minutes remaining in the half. Gonna have to clean that up here in the second half so it doesn't happen again.
And I forget, how many fouls, personal fouls is it until you get fouled out of the game?
Fouled out's 5 in high school.
5.
Pretty sure, yeah, it's 5.
And is it the whole game?
The whole game,
Whole game. All right, so.
You know, take a look at a guy like Landon Mitchell. I've seen Landon Mitchell get 5 fouls in 3 minutes before, so you never know what could happen in a basketball game. Hey, you got 5 fouls, you might as well use them.
Golick off the mark there, but it is rebounded by the Saints. Messer with the ball. Goes back to Golick. She goes in and is fouled. She's going back to the line, a familiar sight here in this first half.
Looks like a blocking foul by Roney there. First foul of the game.
Off the mark there. That one is almost rebounded by Ettinger there, but is pushed out. A little confusion there by the Saints. Taylor takes it, gives it back to Sievert now. Sievert's going to go up against Ettinger. She puts it off to Hansen. Goes back to Sievert. Goes to Hakim. Kim is looking for a shot here. Just a little too tangled up. Jones for St. Mary's is going quickly here into the paint. Puts one up. A little off the mark. Taylor gets it. Gives it to Sievert. Sievert's working around. Puts one up. It's rebounded by Hakim. She's double teamed right now. Puts one up. Gets it.
St. Mary's coach getting fired up. Thinks they missed a double dribble there by Hakim, but Hakim continues to. Oh, wow.
Oh.
Technical here. Ref didn't like that one. Hakim continues to just establish a post presence inside, and St. Mary's needs to figure out a way to stop it. Shanley TV is made possible in part by the Shanley Athletic Club and their generous members. Check out their website today at shanleyathleticClub.com to learn how your membership contributes to Shanley TV, the Deacon Den, and many other student-athlete needs. While you're there, be sure to renew your annual membership by clicking the Join Now button or become a member if you are not one already. It's easy to become a member, and anyone can join, so sign up today. The Shanley Athletic Club, taking Deacon athletics to a higher level.
So it looks like as Sievert is taking her shots, there's still an argument going on between St. Mary's head coach and the ref here.
It's one of those things, coaches, they don't really like going to the other towns in the state, and sometimes they get a little fired up, and goes against them there. Deacons get a free point.
Sievert gives it off to Dietz, who's back in the game for the Deacons. Dietz gets it in the paint, puts it up again, gets a rebound again, is tangled up, puts another one up, just not there.
Looks like the Saints switched off to a zone defense there, trying to eliminate the three-pointers by the Deacons. Deacons got a quick and easy look inside, just weren't able to finish there.
Looks like a little makeup call there.
Megan Dietz into foul trouble here. 3 fouls in the first half that she's probably going to have to sit for the rest of the half. Can't risk having a starter go deep into the foul trouble here.
Yeah, and just like you said, Sean, even missing one player of this Deacons team will be not too fun for the Deacons.
They're going to have to keep playing extended minutes and hope, they're just kind of hoping that the girls, their conditioning is paid off and that they're not going to get tired here down the stretch.
Messer off the mark there, picked up by Sievert. She goes in, puts up a layup, takes it. 25-9 here.
Sievert from coast to coast there.
Jones gives it. On to Hedinger. She gets her first points of the game there. Taylor now with the ball. Goes up against Golick. Fans are calling for a foul there. Don't get it. St. Mary's is fired up as Jones goes for the layup. All by herself. Takes it. Makes it 13. Taylor quickly gets it back. Gets it to Sievert. Sievert puts up a three-pointer. Bounces off. Jones again going down. Tries to get it to Golick. That's intercepted a little bit by Hansen. Can't pick it up. She blocks it. Gets it to Taylor. Taylor now again. And here goes the Deacons all the way down. Now it's fumbled just a little bit by Hansen. Goes out. That'll be St. Mary's ball.
Turning into track meet here. We just went up and down the floor 3 times pretty quick there.
Okrup and Jones. Jones with the ball, calling a play. Gets it to Messer, is open. 3 is not there. Okrup now with the ball. She goes in, that's blocked by Sievert. Goes out, and that'll be Deacon's ball. Sievert gives it to Taylor as Golick awaits her at the half point. Sievert kind of trying to block her off here. Taylor gets around her, goes in, and she is fouled. Taylor will go to the line.
Golick really working hard on Taylor here, really just playing really hard defense, making it hard for her to get to her spot she likes and set up the offense. It's kind of showing that the Deeks are really needing to look to other people to, create and get scores for them.
Taylor off the mark with that one, gets it to Jones. Jones quickly goes up, gives it off to Okrup, takes a midpoint shot. Not there. Jones gets the rebound. Jones does a little spin move, swatted away by Sievert. Goes back to Jones. Jones gives it to Messer, he'll take another shot. 2-pointer, and that goes.
St. Mary's on kind of a run here, building back up.
Yeah, they're kind of nickel and diming the Deacons here. Taylor gets back the rebound, gets it to Hansen. Hansen puts it to Seaver, but she is fouled.
Deacons in the bonus here at the 1-and-1.
Drills it. The second one is made there. Standing a 13-point lead. Schumacher with the ball now. Gets it to Schweitzer there, and that one's tipped out. Will remain Saints ball here. Jones gives it to Messer. Now it's tipped out, and that one is now Deacons ball. McKim back in the game. She'll take out Sievert. She'll give it to Taylor. Taylor going up against Schumacher here. See if Schumacher can play with the same intensity of Gallic. Taylor just zooming past that defense. It's not even there.
Spot there. Taylor's starting to get her buckets now. She's starting to heat up.
Jones moving up, and she will draw a foul there.
Merritt Hansen up to 3 fouls now. Another player getting into foul trouble here early.
Jones a little short. This is her second. Taylor now with the ball again against Schumacher. Putting moves past her. Gives it to Gus, who shoots a 3, and that one's a little off. Picked up by Larson. Larson, who is in the game here for the Deacons for the first time tonight. Gus with the ball. Get Taylor a little mismanagement. That will still remain Deacons ball.
Trying to get a quick shot there in the corner. Couldn't get it open.
Gus will take it here. Gives it to Hakim. She goes to wide open Roney. Gets it to Larson. Larson goes back to Gus. Gus tries to get to Hakim. Kim sees Larson open. Goes to Roney. Roney has nowhere to go. Tries to get a Hakim and ends up being St. Mary's ball. Okrup gets it to Schweitzer. Schweitzer with the ball now. Messer, who's wide open. And a three-pointer right off the mark.
Parents calling for an out of bounds there. It's like a little makeup call there from the ref.
I think they'll be just fine with getting a foul call there.
Going back to the line here, both teams in the bonus.
Good old 18 fouls here in the first half.
Go, yes.
Kim a little off the mark. Schweitzer to Jones. Jones calling for Schumacher to come over. Jones gets it to Schweitzer here. On the ground. Jones now with the ball. She's got room. Puts it over. Edinger goes up for a shot, and she's fouled. So like Taylor, St. Mary's also has a pretty talented 8th grader playing varsity right now, Lily Edinger.
Yeah, you're seeing a lot, as we progress in the basketball world, you're seeing a lot of youngsters, making their way up to the varsity level, getting, their confidence up and being able to play with the older girls and establishing themselves as, stars around the state. I mean, if you take a look at it now, the Deacons have one upperclassman on the floor right now.
Taylor with the ball here. Just over 2 minutes left to play in the first half. Taylor going up against Golick again. Gets her off. Gus now into the middle to Larson. Larson gets a pass to Roney. Puts it up. Again. Jones now with the ball. Wasting no time getting to the other half. Okrup now with the ball. Tries to get it to Golick. Just misses her fingers there.
A little miscommunication there in the corner.
St. Mary's has got to see what they can do with the rest of this half here.
Down by 15-year-old, or Deacons up by 15. We'll see what they draw up.
Yeah, this could have a big effect on the second half morale for either team. Gus goes up for a 3, a little short. Picked up by Okrup.
Okrup called for the carry coming up the
carry.
floor. Yeah.
Kim will take this. And Messer will come in for Okrup. Taylor with the ball here. Goes to Roney. Gets it inside to Hakim. That is stolen by Messer. Sprints down the court. Takes a mid-range shot. That one doesn't go. Picked up by Gust. Gust has Roney. She'll decide to pivot.
Double dribble there by Roney. See what the Saints can do here. Both teams kind of getting dry here in the last few minutes. We'll see if someone can get a bucket here.
Yeah, entering the last minute of the first half here as Jones commands the Saints here. Gets it inside. Goes to Schweitzer. Up a little far, and she...
Looks like the Deacons might have switched to a little zone defense there the last possession. Looks the St. Mary's got a look, but just wasn't able to finish. Looks like Deeks are going back to the line here.
Roney misses her first shot. And that one, I think, was saved by Hakim. I don't know.
Looks like Hakim tried to save it, but stepped out when she was.
All right, Jones has it here. She drives inside, puts one up. A little short again. Taylor now going quickly.
Taylor gets called for the push-off. Taylor does not like that call.
A lot of tension building here between Golick and Taylor.
Taylor's getting pushed really hard on the defensive side, and she's starting to, get her fired up here. Taylor's now up to 3 fouls. Another Deacons player in foul trouble. She's going to have to play it safe here for these last 30 seconds.
That one goes to Messer. She puts it up. That's another 2 points there. Can't imagine the Deacons are going to be going very fast here.
No, probably getting one shot here. Get a good shot to end the half. End it on a high note.
See what they're going to do, who they're going to give it to here. Take the last shot. Taylor's taking it herself here. Is she going to pass it or take it herself? 3-point, very deep. Goes off. They can still get another shot. don't have enough time. Hakim did not have enough time there.
Looks like Beth did not like that shot selection, or Coach Maher did not like that shot selection by Taylor there.
All right, well, we got an interesting first half result here. The Deacons are up 32-19, but a lot of the Deacons starting lineup has 3 personal fouls here.
A lot of foul trouble for the Deacons. Big thing I'm seeing right now is St. Mary's, they're getting a lot of good looks, but they're not finishing. I mean, they've had a lot of wide open layups and good looks on the inside. They're just not able to finish those, and they're going to have to clean that up if they want to get back into this game. Only down by, 13? But they're gonna have to pick it up here coming into the second half.
All right, and we'll leave you as the Deacon Flames come onto the court here for halftime. All right, welcome back for the second half of the St. Mary's Saints versus the Shanley Deacons. Well, we're looking at 32-19 right here. What do you think the Saints' game plan? What do you think the things they're going to try and fix this half, Sean, to get back in this game?
You know, I think they're playing really solid defense. They're playing really good against Taylor. You know, Deacons look like they're posing to more, like they're really looking into the post a lot for the points, so that's where a lot of their points are coming from. They have hit some threes. And I think on the offensive side, they just need to finish. You know, they've gotten a lot of good looks, and if they continue to get those, they'll start falling, and they can start building back towards the Deacons.
100%. Messer here, picking up right where we got off with another foul here.
And that was in Gus. That's her third foul now.
That's the fourth Shanley player, I believe, to have
Yes.
3 personals.
I think her, Taylor, Dietz, and I think Sievert might have 2 or 3 too, so that's 3 or 4 starters getting close to foul trouble.
Edinger with the shot that doesn't go. Hakim now picks it up, gets it to Sievert. Sievert takes her time, lobs it over to Dietz. Dietz is going to spin here for the layup. Doesn't go. Rebounded by Messer. She'll take it. Looking to Gallic here. She takes a long 3. Off the backboard. That's scooped in by Hakim. Gives it to Taylor. Gallic really hustling here. She gets the play. Messer gives it to Jones. She drives in. A little off the mark. Hakim with the rebound. Gives it to Taylor.
Taylor's slowing it down a little bit, trying to get the offense set up and get a good shot here.
Yeah, this is the most important stage here for the Deacons. Kind of rein in this St. Mary's team right here. Calm them down.
Don't play with their foot at all. Get it going and get it done.
Taylor here, a little off balance.
It's like a foul by Gallic there.
Deacons making a little play here. Kim goes to Taylor. Taylor goes to Gus, who's wide open, takes a 3. A little left there. Messer with the ball. Goes into Okrup. Takes a shot. Layup missed. Hedinger misses. Okrup with the rebound, and she makes it this time. Taylor goes in. Is fouled. Makes a show of it.
Doesn't look like Gallic likes that call. Taylor got to the rim, got to her spot, and now she's at the free throw line. See if she can put them in here.
Taylor drills her first one.
Maggie Kralik in here for, I think she took out Gallic.
Jones with the ball now. She's looking for a pass, finds it with Messer. Messer's blocked off by Gus there, but she'll still keep driving, drives in, is fouled, but doesn't get the layup there.
That's going to be 4 on Gus now. You're going to have to take her out with 15 minutes left here to go.
Yeah,
she's going to have to sit for a while now. You know, a lot of high-level talent here on the floor for both teams. And a lot of girls that are looking to play at the next level. You know, you got Megan Dietz. She signed to UMary about a week ago. Messer here at the line, I believe she signed to SMSU. It was a couple weeks ago. And then obviously you get Riley Sievert and Jay Taylor for the Deacons, really looking to play at the next level and building out their brand and connecting with coaches here.
Yeah, mini college game here.
Mini college game for sure.
Dietz with the ball now. Gives it back to Sievert. Taylor now going up against Kralik. Taylor gets the rebound. That's bounced off by Jones. Gets it to Messer. She's got a 2v1. Edinger takes a shot, misses it. That gets off to Messer. She also does not get the shot. Sievert puts it down to gets it to Hansen, and she gets the layup there.
Deacons converting their layup, something the Saints, you know, they had two good opportunities there, just couldn't finish, and that's what they need to start doing to, you know, cut this lead down by the Deeks.
Yeah, it's not that the Saints are playing that much worse than the Deacons. They're just not finishing.
No, they're getting their spots. Here goes Taylor.
Sievert, an uncharacteristic miss there.
Sievert gets another one, and there they go. They put it in again. Deeks building up a good substantial lead here. Let's see if they can really just rein it in and close it off here.
Kralik with the shot.
A little too strong there.
That's Okrup. She'll get the layup there.
It's a good move by Okrup there. She finishes too.
Taylor now. Against Kralik. Taylor takes the long three. Drills it.
That's a good shot for her. That's her spot. That's what she's looking to do, to just work up and build her points up.
Okrup now to Kralik. Kralik looking inside. Benger. That was bounced off. Now Hansen for Shanley. Gets it to Dietz. Now she's got a one-on-one. She'll take the layup. Misses it low. Messer there with the rebound. She'll get it to Jones. Jones gets it to a wide open Okrup here. Takes a little move. Misses her mid-range shot. That goes to Sievert. Long Hail Mary pass now to Taylor. Taylor goes inside. She gets it to Hansen. Hansen puts it up for an easy 2 points there for the Shanley Deacons. And that is a timeout called for the St. Mary's Saints.
Deacons, a lot of momentum on the Deacons side right now. They're really just building up, trying to finish this game and put it away here quick. Shout out to the whole Shanley crew tonight. We got Katie Grimstad and Praise Tar on the cameras, and Noah Johnson producing those great replays for you. All of us here at Shanley TV working hard.
Now we got a replay here of last points that were scored there by Hansen. This second half could not be going any better for the Deacons right now.
They're really just running the floor. They're getting those transition looks, and it seems like St. Mary's just can't keep up with them. They're going to have to, start, working the offensive side anymore, getting those buckets and keeping Shanley from getting out in those transition, getting those easy layups.
After the little powwow, we're back up and running.
Looks like Schweitzer subbed back in for Edinger here for the Saints.
Golick with the ball. Facing off against Taylor. Gets it to Messer. Messer makes a spin move. Gets it up. That's picked up by Sievert. Gets it to Dietz really quick. She's got Roney open. Who
looks like she got called
travels there.
Deacon parents do not like that call. Like I said, the Deacons are really getting out of that transition right there, and the Saints are going to have to get back and stop them from getting those looks.
Golick with the ball. Gets it inside. That's blocked by Dietz. And that one goes out, and that will remain Saints ball. Messer will take the ball here for the Saints. Messer looking for a pass here. Nothing comes easy. And that is latched onto by Sievert. Unclear what the call is. Jump ball. Maya Jones taking off Kralik. Taylor with the ball. Gets it to Dietz. Dietz makes a high pass there to Hansen.
Hansen had her sealed there, had a good look, but just a little miscommunication with the pass there.
Jones with the ball. Gets it to Golick. Golick! Big tip there by Hansen. She gets it.
It's a good hustle play by Messer there, getting back.
Saints need little plays like that. Keep them in this game. Hansen gets it to Sievert. Wide open three.
Good play call there by the Deacons, setting up Sievert in the corner. Deacons now up by 21.
Messer with the ball. She gets inside. Makes a little move. Gets fouled.
It's a good play by Messer there.
The senior here trying to keep her team back. Still in this game.
4th foul for Megan there. Or for Dietz. She's going to have to sit a little bit.
Messer swishes that one. Okrup is back in for the Saints here. Taylor with the ball. She's met by Golick. She makes a spin move around here. Gets it to Roney. Roney just gets it to Hakim. Takes a three-pointer. Drills it. Whole gym gets loud here.
Fired up in the gym. Hakim with the three. You know, Hakim told me in school today she wasn't going to shoot at all, so I'm kind of surprised by that one. Going to have to let her know about that next week. Deacon parents don't like that call. Got a blocking foul by, it looks like Hansen.
Schumacher to inbound here. It's defended by Roney. Gets it to Jones. Jones goes to Golick. And that's Doven on. And it looks like Deacon's bench calling for travel. It's not going to be given. Or it may.
I think they called jump ball. Looks like possession to the Saints.
Schumacher to take the ball here again. Gets it to Jones. That one's robbed by Taylor there. She's going to get an easy one.
It's a good hustle play by Taylor there, sneaking in there, getting the steal in the lay.
Messer here. She'll go inside. Makes a little move. Gets it up. Can't finish though.
That's a play you got to finish than the end of the game here.
Taylor now. She'll get it to Sievert. Shot does not count. It looks like that's a foul on Okrup. Looks like Finley, no. Yablonski is getting her first minutes of the game here for the Deeks. Gets it to Sievert, and she'll take that three.
That's 3 3-pointers in a row for the Deacons.
Yeah, you just can't leave her open. Saints have been leaving Sievert open for those threes all night. Jones now here. She'll get it to Golick, but that's stolen by Sievert. She'll get it to Hakim. She'll go inside. Takes the layup.
Deacons really running the floor right now, building up to a 28-point lead. They just got to finish this game now and take it home for them. If you enjoyed watching our ShanleyTV.com broadcast, please consider making a donation to help us continue to bring you quality programming. We rely on donations to bring you every broadcast, and we need your help to continue to improve the quality of our productions and to add new features for you to enjoy. If you are interested in donating, please contact Joelle Shuey at 701-893-3225. Again, that's Joelle Shuey at 701-893-3225. Thank you for watching, and thanks for your support of Shanley TV.
Well, this is kind of an uncommon sight here. Usually Deacon Sports loves having it just go to the wire every time.
Yeah.
I mean, there's still enough time for it.
There's still enough time. You never want to count them out, but the Deacons just playing really good ball, getting those open looks, getting their shooters open, and just really playing as a team and getting their momentum on their side.
Jones now, let's see what she can do for the Saints. Jones on the outside, gets it to Messer. She'll go in, makes a quick stutter step move there, gets around Yablonski, and makes an easy 2 point.
Nice welcome to high school moment there. Yablonski, a freshman, going against, you know, a really talented star for the Saints there in Messer.
Taylor now inside. She goes up. She is hit.
Deacon
no foul
parents
call
looking for the foul. Taylor doesn't like that call. Oh, looks like it was a call on the Saints.
Yeah, it's on Okrup. Blonsky to inbound it here. She puts up a sky-high one. That's intercepted by Jones. She's going up against Taylor now. Stops a little short. Okrup now outside to Messer. She takes a long three-point shot. A little off the mark there. Taylor's going to rebound it again. She gets the Saints off of her. But there's a foul, I believe, called on Taylor there. She's not believing it.
Taylor does not like that. Her fourth personal foul.
Gus now coming on. She's got 3 personal fouls as well, I believe.
Yeah.
Sievert gets it now. She's going down, gives it to Kim. Goes out to Sievert again. She takes a 3. That one doesn't go. That one's picked up. Gets to Jones. Jones goes to Messer now. Messer, oh, that's Lundin. She's getting her first minutes of the game. Now Okrup takes a shot. That one's going to go.
It's a nice move by Okrup there to get an open shot.
Sievert now. Going up against Gallick. Sievert gives it off to Gust. Gus' pass is intercepted there by Messer. Tiptoes her way inside bounds. Messer now taking her time, takes the long 3, a little short. And Sievert there makes the play, bounces it off of Messer and gets the ball for the Deacons. Ettinger back in the game for the Saints here as Roney takes the ball here. She gets it back to Sievert, who's taking the long 3 again, drills it.
Another one. Sievert's on fire now. I believe that's her second or third 3 there.
At least.
Getting into her groove now.
Gallick now with the long 3, trying to do a Sievert. Doesn't make it. Sievert now with the ball. She'll go to Gust, who's open.
Long 2.
I'll go to Messer. She gets the rebound. Gets off Hakim there. Messer now has 2 people open. She'll go to Jones. She travels there. Schmidt now in the game for the Saints. Deacons taking their time here. Roney and Sievert. Roney will go up against Jones. Roney gets past, goes into triple coverage there. She is fouled. Jablonski looking for pass. Gets it over to Roney. Now it's picked up by Roney again. Gets it over to Jablonski. She gets it to Sievert. Sievert's fouled as she takes the shot. She'll be going to the line. Sievert makes her first one. Hits her second. Messer to Schumacher here. Schumacher up against Roney. She'll give it off. And that one's kind of tipped in the air, and it will be Deacons' ball.
Deacons' ball, yep.
Sievert gives it off to Roney.
Deacons almost to a 30-point lead here.
Yes.
Looking to bury the Saints.
Looking for that final nail in the coffin here. Gus now gets it off to Hakim. Hakim will drill in, and that is stolen away by the Saints. Schumacher now with the ball. She'll get it off to Messer. She's got
Ettinger with the bucket there.
Ettinger with a wide open shot there. Roney now with the ball. She'll get it off to Sievert. A timeout called by Shanley. Kind of a stalemate going on right now. I mean,
Yeah.
Shanley's being up by 30 points, but not a ton of action.
The Saints, they're still fighting though. They're looking to get their shots. They're not really giving up. They're driving in the lane, and they're fighting to the final buzzer, which is good.
Yeah, and I mean, this is the first game of the season, so I mean, whatever you end with now is what you're going to be carrying into the next game.
Yeah, you just gotta keep the mind clear. You gotta keep working hard, and just keep fighting towards the final buzzer, and pushing the past away, and hopefully get back on a high note.
There's the three-pointer there by Hakim. That one sent the gym wild. Taylor with her layup off of her high-intensity defensive play there. All right, Sievert with the ball now for the Deacons. Gets it to Roney. Gallic on Roney here. 4-4. Gets it to Blonsky. She'll get the inside pass. Here goes back to Sievert, who pushes Ettinger there for the foul.
Looks like that was on Sievert. Yeah, looks like she pushed off there a little bit, caught Ettinger in the head.
Jones now with the ball for the Saints. Gets it to Messer. She'll go inside to Ettinger. Takes the two. Closing that gap. Roney now with the ball. Dietz saves it. Roney now still goes to Sievert. She'll shoot the three. Uncharacteristic
Laughing after that one. Yeah, she was feeling herself. Had to get a little heat check.
Jones now with Schumacher. She'll go to Messer. Messer goes to Ettinger here. She gets fouled as she makes the two-pointer. Saints showing the Deacons that they're not out of this game yet. There's still 7 minutes left.
A lot of time left yet. They can keep making plays like this. Maybe get close here, make it a 10-point lead and make it interesting here down the stretch. Deacons got to watch their fouls, though. That's 4 on Riley Sievert. That's their star. They can't really ever going out of the game here.
Ettinger making a very crucial free throw right there. Those are going to come into play very much here as the second half comes to a close. Dietz now with the ball for Deacons. Goes a little short, gets her own rebound there, goes inside again, and she makes it, puts another two up, and that just cancels out that play by St. Mary's.
Yeah. Dietz with a good hustle play there, get another shot.
Jones now with the ball. She'll go to Messer. Messer lobs it up there. Goes back to Golick. She drives inside, gets it back to Jones. Decides not to shoot. She'll go inside to Edinger. She'll put it up. Just a little off.
And Messer gets in there to get a jump ball. Possession to the Deacons, though. Sievert's taking a seat here with 4 fouls, hopefully looking to save that 5th one towards the end.
Okrup back in the game for the Saints. Dietz gives it. Oh, a little high there. That's picked up by Edinger. Goes to Jones. She's got Golick in the middle and puts it up for an easy 2 points there for the Saints. Deacons aren't wasting any time getting this ball back down the court.
St. Mary's making it closer to 20 here, applying the pressure, getting the press on.
Gia Taylor just making her way across.
Looking like
gets
Kyrie
it to Roney.
Irving in the Olympics there, dribbling around Kobe.
Hakim there. Just a little off. Goes to Messer. She drives it down the court here. She'll take it herself, a little off. Now Gust. She'll lob it up for Taylor. Perfectly weighted pass. Taylor misses that one just by a little bit. Almost saves it, but that will go back to the Saints.
A lot of missed layups here by both teams. You just got to focus in. Dipsy do or Dunkaroo, it's still worth 2. Just got to focus in and get those layups in.
Jones again here. She goes to Messer. Messer.
Looks like she got called for an offensive foul there. Maybe hooking her arm around the defensive player.
Oh.
St. Mary's coach does not seem to like that one. You already got teed up once. Can't really say much more.
Taylor with the ball. Gets it over to Roney. Roney gets it inside to Kim. She pushes her way for another 2 points. Jones now with the ball. She's calling for support here. Gets it over to Messer. Messer's looking for Galick. She'll take it herself inside the middle. Gets it to Jones, who's wide open. She'll take a long 2 and makes it. Taylor gets the ball there, but that's smacked out of bounds by Messer.
St. Mary's might looking to maybe press here. That looks like they're applying the press, trying to get some easy turnovers from the Deeks here. Little stack setup from the Deeks on the left side here.
Taylor takes it. Kim gives it back to Taylor. She'll bounce around. She'll take it herself here. Go to Dietz, who takes it out, steps to the 3-point line. And that one goes out. Out of bounds call is called this time. As Messer sets up to take the inbound for the Saints here. Gives it to Jones. She'll look for a pass here. Gets it to Golick. Golick makes a move. Gets around Roney. Passes inside. Can't get through the labyrinth. Gets to Okrup. Okrup goes inside, and she's fouled inside.
Let's see who the foul's on. Deeks luckily got one there on Roney. She's only sitting at 2 fouls now.
First one for Okrup goes. Second one, just a little off. Now to Gust. Gust goes back to Sievert. Sievert now goes to Gust. She's open. She'll decide to give it back to Sievert. Shoots another 3. She drills it. At least her 4th of the night.
Yeah, she's on fire right now. She's getting to her spots and Doesn't look like the Saints are doing much about it. And they travel.
Travel right there by Jones.
Little momentum to the Saints side. Looks like it's turning back over towards the Deeks now.
Taylor now gets around Golick here. She gets it to Gust. She's quickly met by Messer, but gets it off to Sievert. Sievert will give it to Taylor. Some big defense played by Jones there. And that's a charge by Taylor.
Deacons fans do not like that call. That's Jay Taylor's fish. She'll be done for the night.
A very, very nice game by her today, though.
Yes, it is. Starting her 8th grade season, which is just crazy that she's second year as a varsity starter and she's only in 8th grade, really just starting it off strong and looking to continue that throughout the season.
Messer now with the jump shot.
Deacons will look to someone else to command the offense here now.
Yes. Gus now to Sievert.
Looks like Sievert's going to be the point guard here from now on.
Sievert goes to Hansen, who's tripped up by Jones.
Looks like the Deeks will be in the bonus now. Foul starting to total up here for both teams.
Hansen here taking her free throws.
Crucial free throws here down the stretch. You know, free throws really just help cement the game here for the Deeks and really just put that nail in the coffin here.
Put him to bed here. This game's already gone on pretty late.
No, might as well go to bed right now. It's almost 9 o'clock here.
Hakim gets it to Sievert. She puts it up, hits the rim there. Messer looking for a pass. Can't really find it. Oh, but she finds Golick wide open on the left side. She'll miss that three-pointer just by a little bit here. Now to Sievert. Sievert resets, gets it to Gust. She goes back to Sievert here up on the top. Sievert takes her time, gets it to Hansen, who grabs it over. She'll make that one.
It's a good pass by Sievert there, setting up Hansen. Deeks looking to build back up a 30-point lead here.
Messer here, seeing what she can do. Another jump shot, a little off the mark. Edinger just barely not able to rebound that, but she is fouled.
Looks like that'll be Sievert's 5th foul now, too. Deacon fans are not liking these calls lately.
Yeah, that will be the end of her night.
Great game by Sievert, though. Really got into her groove there in the second half and built up the lead for the Deeks and really put this one to bed.
Yes, her and Taylor will not be disappointed with those early exits at all.
They should not be. You know, like I said earlier, you got 5 fouls, you might as well use them.
Yes.
Looks like the Saints are putting in the JV players here.
They have officially conceded the game.
You know, always fun watching the not youngsters, but the ones that don't get to play a lot, you know, get in there. Get to have a fun time and get some experience.
Yes, and you kind of get to see a glimpse of, you know, what the years to come are going to look like.
Future is going to look like, yeah. We'll see.
Rona here gives it to Gust. She'll lob it in to Dietz. Dietz will push her way for 2 points there. Schumacher with the ball now.
Looks like the Deeks are rolling in there. Their JV players here up to the board too.
Schmidt looks for a pass now. She'll get it to Schweister, and she is fouled. Schweitzer makes her first free throw.
And here come the JV starters making their way back to the bench for the Deacons after a great night from them. Really just showing now they want to start the season off strong, and they surely did tonight.
Yeah, it looks like we got Olivia Fullman, Clara Stumpf, Brooklyn Bogenreef here, who receives the ball. She'll go to Jablonski. Goes to Clara Stumpf. She'll get fouled. Deacon bench fired up.
Always getting fired up for the JV players, you know. Great for them to get some buckets.
Stump just off the mark there. Jablonski will foul.
Jablonski fighting for the rebound here, going to shoot free throws on the other side now.
This is going to be a long 2 minutes.
Yeah. We'll see if they can play a clean game here for the next two.
Lundin here shooting free throws. Makes her a little off the mark there, but that's picked up by Schweister, converting it for a little two. Jablonski now. Going inside, gets a pass to Bogenreef.
It's a good cut by Bogenreef.
Will remain Deacon's ball. Fullman looking to inbound now. That one's a big ball to Stump. She'll pick it up, go to Larson. Schweister takes it, but Jablonski retakes it, and that looks like a jump ball. Schmidt and Jablonski there with a 50-50.
It's like good possession to the Saints, looks like.
Schmidt gets it to Walliser. Walliser with the ball here. Not finding much. She finds Eisenzimmer wide open here. She'll go in.
Jablonski caught her in the head there on the layup. Heading back to the line here.
Eisenzimmer a little off there with the first one. That one's rebounded by Larson. Gets it to Fullman. She'll put it to Jablonski. Loses it. Eisenzimmer picks it up. She'll give it to Schmidt. Schmidt will go inside. Schmidt. That's picked up by Stump. She'll get it to Fullman. She's got Bogenreef open, but she'll take it herself. That's picked up by Jablonski. She doesn't make it, and that is a 50-50 with Bogenreef.
Looks like Deeks will get another possession here. A minute left. Deacon's bench is fired up right now. Loving up the JV players here.
Stump now. She'll have a travel. Just under a minute left here in this game. Schmidt with the ball. Goes to Lundin. She'll look for a pass here, but it's guarded by Stump. She gets it out. Kralik. Stump picks it up. She'll go to Jablonski. Jablonski's got Fullman. That's tipped out a little bit by Schmidt. Now it'll go to Deacon's ball. Fullman gets it to Jablonski's wide open. She'll take a three. A little off the mark. That's picked up by Larson. She'll get the rebound again, and this time she makes it.
Deacon's bench fired up again. The youngster getting her first bucket.
Walliser to Kralik. She's followed by Jablonski. Says this game's not over yet.
Nope, not yet.
Not just yet. Kralik misses her second shot. That's picked up by Yablonski.
We're going Saints ball again. Another stoppage of play here.
Walliser to inbound it for Saints. She'll get it out to Lundin. She'll look for an opening here, trying to go on Stump. And she'll foul Stump there. Bogner will inbound it for the Deacons here as the Deacons will close out this game here. This might be it.
We'll see if we get a shot off here. Oh,
they might just end it. They're going to take a shot here. They're just going to end it off. Shanley Deacons, this isn't very often that we get a nice
24-point win here.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe the Deeks are back.
All right, so we had some impressive plays by both sides, but I think, what two players stood out to you the most this game?
I feel Riley Sievert, she got hot there in the second half, hits a couple threes, and then, I liked how Nora Roney was playing tonight. She's a freshman, first varsity game tonight. She was really making a lot of hustle plays and getting a lot of layups there.
Yep, and a very nice game there from both teams. For Sean Cutterbaugh and our entire crew, I'm Ender Label. The final score from Fargo is Deacons 75, St. Mary's Saints 51. To watch the archived version of this entire game and our other broadcasts, go to ShanleyTV.com. The proceeding has been a presentation of Shanley TV. Thank you and good night.